Hi there, everybody. How you doing? It's been a while since I've done one of these live shows, hasn't it? This is a thing that for many years I've done every week, but I haven't done for quite a while now. And why is that? Well, I don't know about you, but how have you been feeling this January, February? See, I think it's January and it's like February 20th. That's like what time vortex I'm living in. How are you? Because forget the people watching this back on YouTube and Tumblr. I mean, hi, thanks for watching this back on YouTube and Tumblr, but I'm talking about the people watching this live now. Good, actually, said Sandra. Amazing. Pretty okay, I guess, Kayla. You hold on to that. Hey, Rat, said Sydney. Oh, hello there. Thank you so much for coming. Chocolate craving, said Maria. That's great. Snazzy, said Leon. And stressed, said Jason. Okay, that's a good little smorgasbord of humanity right there. Maddie's about to go to work. Priorities, and you're watching me now. Well, hi. Yeah. Well, that's good. I mean, was that like, how was your January? Stressed! How was your January? Craving chocolate! If you like that for a whole month, then, like, Christ, you must have been on some, like, cocoa rampage or something. I don't know about that. But yeah, I've been good. Thanks. Kind of. Don't know about that. After I uploaded my meme video, do you remember that? Do you remember that? Month without uploading, he comes back with a dunno yet. I'll let you know soon. I was like, okay, pause. I've been on a bit of a roller coaster in 2017. Before I continue with the live stream and the YouTube train, I just want to take a moment to just think about my life and who I am, which is something that not enough people do because it's so easy when you come into a new year after Christmas and the first couple of weeks to just continue going with the flow. And you can easily get caught up with just like real life and school or work or, emailing people, going to meetings, boring crap, all the things that just take up your time. But did you ever stop to think about who you are and what you're doing with your life and what you're going to do going forward? Because something that I always find helps at the start of a year is you set your intentions for like who you want to be and what your life to be like, and then you make sure that everything that you do going forward is consistent with this vision of what you want your future to be. So as you can tell, I've had like a totally fun 3 weeks, kind of like rolling around on the floor. I found like a great spot. A lot of you last year, when we lived in our old apartment, were concerned that my favourite spot for lying face down on the floor when I was having an existential crisis is gone now. But let me tell you right now, this thing behind me, that perfect, literally perfect. I just lie across that. My arms can just go straight up. And oh my god, it's amazing. Loser emo is spending data on this. Well, that fits with your sad aesthetic. You're making your day worse by watching me. So that's good. I downloaded you now for this. Notice me, Dad. Hi there. How do you have goals? That's a good question. That's something I spend a lot of time wandering around. But the thing is, I really wanted to come back and do another live show because it's very important for me to feel connected to you lot and to feel intimate. The problem was when I was doing it every week on a Tuesday, what would happen if I was having an absolute crisis on that day and I was like, I have nothing to say. What is life? Whereas now I'm like, I miss you. Let's go through this. Have you been watching Queer Eye? Said Kat. Yes. We'll get to that. Help me, I'm so dead, and said Olivia, so am I. It's fine. How do I deal with a non-hate? Don't have a non-on. What year is it? It's 2018. Don't have a frickin' AskFM or Tumblr inbox with anonymity. Nobody needs anonymity. It does nothing other than breed toxicity. Can't believe people say that. Hey, TBC dates. Oh god. Wow, people are like, hey Dan, you've been away, and I've got a list of laundry that I need you to address. January was bad, but this month isn't so bad. My January was pretty good. My February has been kind of like a maelstrom of, I was going to say something beginning with M there. What's a word that says like indecisiveness but begins with an M? That's the question. You look so good. Do I? Ah, thanks. It's just a denim jacket over the pajama top that I was wearing because I was cold. But if that is all it takes, then my god, I need to hold on to that. Please do these more often. I mean, I don't intend to like not do these for like a month like I just did. It's just I needed to chill You know what I mean? I'm in Spanish class. Hola. Hola, Jasmine. I'm sure this is helping so much. Spanish is basically the only language I don't know a random, irrelevant little bit of. Why don't English schools teach Spanish? What's our agenda? Why are we all French and German? You've been active on Tumblr. Damn right, I have been. Oh yeah. So, I mean, this is about you as much as me. What do you want to ask me about? What do you want to know that I've been up to? What should we get deep about, or what should we not get deep about and just like have a lull about? Because I know what I've been up to, but it's up to you. Olympics, Olympics. Oh, I love the Olympics. I don't know what it is, but like I've never really been into sport, and that's like team sport. I don't know why. Just my family never expressed any interest in following any sports, so I never played any. So I was never good at any. I went to school, didn't want to play it, not into it, and it's like I've since got into like motorsport, Formula One, like in a big way, like a couple of years ago. But there's something about the Olympics. I just love it. Like gymnastics, diving, swimming, archery, Winter Olympics, figure skating, snowboarding, skiing. For some reason, I love this stuff. Literally no idea why. Because for like, if you'd have asked me 10 years ago, hey Dan, what do you think of the Olympics? I'd have been like, sport. I don't like sport. I like Panic at the Disco. Tag yourself, right? But I love it. It's good. I mean, ice skating, figure skating, I'm like quite into. I know the names of all the competitors and stuff. I subscribed to an app just so I could get an HD stream of the figure skating. That's how into it. I paid $5.99 to watch the figure skating on my phone. I mean, if that's not true love, I don't know what is. So it was amazing. It was so wholesome. It was so cute. I'm kind of glad that Hanyu won. The podium was very wholesome. Just a kind of absolutely terrifying shower of Winnie the Poohs whenever that happens. It's good. Adam Rippon. Adam Rippon's amazing. I mean, not that he's just a very artistic, graceful skater. Didn't give us quads, but just gave us, you know, hope for humanity. So, I mean, what's more important there? Tomorrow is female figure skating. Who's the American female figure skater that did such an amazing job the first time? Earring update. Look, right. Last time people talked to me, they were like, Dan, you need to sort your life out XYZ ways. And one of these people were like, you need to get little gold hoop rings for your ears. Well, part of me like procrastinating from making my next YouTube video was me going, right, what are these things? Do you want to know what I'd like bought off the internet this week? Like I've got issues. I bought like 5 packs of different earrings from Top Man. Great, we'll see if I just forget that when they come. I bought a steamer. That's right, a steamer. I was like, there's some clothes in my wardrobe that I don't wear because for some reason they're so creased that I don't want to get an iron one time. I want to wear this one thing that is for some reason really creased and in my wardrobe, and it's just really stressing me out that I'm just not wearing this shirt. So I bought a steamer just because I think for some reason that's just going to make my life easier. Next one, you ready for this? Weighted blanket. Why the f do I need? I don't need it. I don't need a blanket. I've got like literally 5. What is wrong with me? I don't know, but that's great. Got a weighted blanket so I can, you know, role play my favorite anime characters hugging me. What's the point in that? I'm not quite sure. Uh, I'm making up for something. But yeah, when is your next YouTube video? I'm gonna make it this week. Don't worry. Don't worry, a month without uploading, he comes back with something. I'm not going to tell you. God, that would just spoil the whole thing. I have a couple ideas, and I'm going to decide which of them is more fully formed tomorrow, I think. And we'll see. We'll see, but it's fun. Dan, you should Instagram stories. I would love to Instagram stories, just as a way to communicate and share little parts of my life that don't feel like there's as much pressure to be funny as on Twitter or you know, as high quality as if any of my photos are good on Instagram. But, you know, that's the pressure that you feel. But, like, it wouldn't be what I'm up to, because what I'm up to is, like, mainly just lying down there. It'd probably be like, this is the music I'm listening to, Spotify screenshot. But maybe that's good. You know what I mean? I'll have a think. That ain't a promise. Don't get disappointed. Snapchat. What year is it? Dan, what's up with the recent Tumblr activity? That's the other freaking thing I did. Right. I've been so, you know, hiding from the world, panicking, that I changed my Tumblr theme. That, I know you don't give a shit, but my Tumblr theme, I coded myself. I stole it from a friend. I rewrote everything, and then over 4 years, it just completely broke, and it all just completely stopped working. And people were like, okay, yeah, like, Dan, your Tumblr blog, it literally doesn't work on any level. So then yesterday I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna frickin' change it. So I changed it. That's right, people. I changed my Tumblr theme. That's me with my life in order, doing the important things right there. It's not perfect. It needs infinite scrolling, and the posts are too far apart. And I want it to hide things that I tag so that people can just see the funny memes and not like the gaming channel video spam. But I don't know how to do that. You absolute rebel. I know, Sage! I'm crazy. Thank you, Brianna, for watching. Shout out to the fans. Okay, I will. Hello, people in the top 10 there. Thank you for joining me today. Jasmine, Brianna, Holland, Howlfix, Lunatic Raccoon, amazing. AS1293, Matt, Compact Orange, GGV, Joe Talina, and Ashley Jolly. What up there? Have you listened to Muse's new song? Okay, music, right. Muse, the band, right? You know Muse, the band. Like, I'd always have said they were my favourite band when I was a teenager, because they were like one of the bands that first got me into rock music when I listened to songs from Origin of Symmetry when they were like on the TV. So, Muse has a big place in my heart. They've released a new song. In recent years, people don't know whether their new music has been like that great or like kind of cringe, and like a bit of both. Like Muse's Olympic song, do you remember in 2012 they did an Olympic song? It was like a bit cringe, but then the more I listened to it, I was like, actually no, this is like amazing, and I just unironically just love it. This is great. Their last album, Drones, I stan it. Nobody appreciates it. It has a couple absolute stinkers, like the cringe drill sergeant stuff on Psycho, but just a lot of incredible music. They released a new song, and yeah, I mean, I liked it's called Thought Contagion. Oh my god, Matt, just make songs about love, not about Richard Dawkins' theory of memetics. What's wrong with you? But sure, it had like a great bass line. It had some good singing, obviously. I don't know why Dom was trying to like drum trap beats. And I didn't like the it was just sounded like they copied and did some chorus out of an Imagine Dragon. But hey, there we go, music, it was fun. Talking about great music, I want to formally apologise to the world for how much I slept on Brockhampton in 2017, because that was just disgusting and disappointing. Like, the world's best boy band, obviously. I hadn't listened to Saturation 3, which might be my favourite album. Or maybe Saturation 1 is, because it's so angsty. If you don't know this, basically, there's like an American like hip-hop rap group, but they're like a boy band, and they're like incredible. And they have the energetic community vibe of Odd Future, but a bit less cringe by 2018 standards, and it's just like everything they do is so good, and it's amazing. Into it if you haven't. Are we talking about K-pop? K-pop, I mean, what K-pop is there to talk about? I was just gonna go, BTS! Yeah. BTS, they're great. They look great. Cringe has lost its meaning, but I only say it when I mean things that are a bit like, hi from the Netherlands, how are you? Nice and warm. Thanks. Alexander McQueen boots, did you order? Okay, no, so people were talking about this. I follow Alexander McQueen on Instagram, and they posted a pair of boots that had dried flowers in a perspex heel of the boot. Oh, thank you for this lovely You Now sticker, everybody. And everybody that's just shooting cars and helicopters, all these likes at me. I love You Now. And I was like, okay, like, I would unironically wear these, because that's like so aesthetically pleasing. Unfortunately, I don't think they make their women's flower boots in a male size 11 size. I mean, I could ask, but that's very unlikely. I don't know, but that's just me. Favorite flower? Do I have a favorite flower? God, a favorite flower? I don't know. That's like a thing that I should get an opinion on. I'll get back to that. It's Nina's 15th birthday. Sing to her. What, Nina? Happy birthday to you. You can have my terrible Muse impression there. Thank you for coming. Hi, Julia Shah and Chloe. Thanks for watching. I have a GSA meeting to get to. Good luck, My life's been bad, but how about you? That's sad. I'm sure it will get better. Life is very long. Everything can change. D-dubs. Yep, sexism. I want flowery shoes. We need more male sizes with flowery shoes. I mean, that's all that's happening right now, definitely. Do you have a fave constellation? Oh Christ. Okay, I don't like favorites. Do I have a favorite constellation? Right, okay. Don't know what kind of space hipster you are, where you're like, yeah, I know all about constellations, and I have a favorite constellation. Who do you think has the time to have a favorite constellation? Oh my God, do you think I'm just some person from a John Green book that lies in a field with some terminally ill friend looking up at constellations and talking about how they remind me of philosophers or something? Because that ain't me. I don't know. I mean, I was really into astronomy when I was like 10, but I don't have a favorite one. Like, I don't know, man. It's cool. What did you get up to in January? In January, well, after my video, well, I mean, the event of, like, the whole month was Phil's birthday, which literally never stopped. Jesus Christ, this guy, he strung out his birthday for, like, 2 weeks. He said, I'm going to separate everyone I know into, like, different groups. Like, this friend, my parents, my brother, these people that we work with, these people that we work with, and we will have a birthday party with all of them. So it was just like, by the end, I was like, I'm ready for Phil to die a natural death, because I'm sure we've had about 80 years worth of birthdays right now. But it was good. Yeah, I was responsible for his birthday cake. So, like, all the suffering and pain that still exists in our universe, I did not leave the Ditty meme in 2017, and I ate iced Phyllisy onto his birthday cake, which was hilarious, and he had to explain that to his mum, which was, his responsibility, but I don't care. But to be honest, not enough. We had people round, and they were like, do you want cake? And they were like, no, I'm a bit full. Firstly, freak, who says that? That's just like, what the hell is wrong with people? But that meant that we spent like a week just finishing this cake, and it was good. I'm pretty sure for the last 3 days we shouldn't have been eating that cake, but you know what I mean. It's fine. Apparently there's over 10,000 people on YouTube watching right now. Hey, people on YouTube, if you click the link in the description, it takes you to YouNow, which is a website with a good chat and stuff. What flavour was the cake? Red velvet. What I think is maybe the best cake flavour. I don't know about that. Opinions on the tuitions fees thing. Just curious. Opinion on tuitions fees? You're saying that to someone who paid off a student loan? Don't? Like, why? No. I mean, can we not just, like, tax banks a bit more and let people have education? Politics with Dan. So, honestly, what a nuanced opinion. This is why people shouldn't talk about shit. But no, yeah, basically, I feel like tuition fees are too damn high, is the basic opinion. I don't like cake. Okay, it's a good thing that this chat is going fast, because otherwise I'm a block you. There we go. I'm so hyped to meet you and Phil this year. Look forward to that, Jess. Yeah, TBC dates. You're gonna murder me, aren't you? Okay, so the Dan and Phil 2018 World Tour, going to, like, basically most of the countries in the world. There's some dates that aren't on sale yet. The TBC dates. We said they'd be coming towards the end of January. Basically, with the places like Singapore, Hong Kong, and a couple others, we want to put them all on sale at the same time, so we're not annoying people with like 12 different things. So we're waiting. Firstly, it's not until September, so don't worry, okay? Most of these places, they're at like the end of the tour, so wow, I'm sorry, but basically, yeah, we're just waiting for every one of the people to commit and, sign on the dotted line, so they're definitely happening, and then we'll put them all out at once. So don't worry, we're ready, just waiting for some people, and it's all good. Can you tell us more about the tour yet? Maybe. Well, okay. Yes, because right now we're in tour heavy planning stage. We've been designing the set. You tell me what I should do. I should Instagram some of the drafts for the stage that we're going to be performing on, and oh my god, it's going to look insane. It's like something from the Hunger Games meets a game show, and it's all made out of neon. It's freaking the coolest looking thing you've ever seen in your entire life. Ah, it's so good, so inspired. And we were talking about maybe interesting ways that we can get people involved in the show beforehand. That'll be cool. But the show, it's about me and Phil being live on a stage in front of you guys. And we've got this whole really funny show where we talk about whole different things, and we basically every single show is going to be different because what we're going to be doing in each, we're going to have this skeleton of this, show that asks big questions about who are Dan and Phil, who are their audience, what's their relationship, what does it mean to give the people what they want, what is the relationship between a performer and the audience, what would happen if you just gave people total control. And yes, let's just say that what one person might experience at one show would be totally different to another, so everyone will feel like we connected. We went through the highs and the lows. We laughed, we cried, we felt stressed, we felt exposed. Probably a lot of people stood up and screamed because they're very extroverted and loud. But I guess that's the whole point of the name of the tour. But yeah, inactive ingredients. Yeah, inactive ingredients. That being the name of the tour. So don't worry. We're danandphiltour.com. We made a great website that just lists everywhere in the world that we're going on tour, and you can come see us live in real life. Would you do another Dan and Phil tour? I don't know. We thought that Tatanov would be the last Dan and Phil tour, but then we felt bad that there were lots of international places that had a lot of subscribers that we didn't go to. So after this, I don't know, if you wanna come bond with us in real life. I mean, Phil's probably just gonna trip over something and die. So here's your chance. There we go. Can't wait to see you in Warsaw. It's gonna be my freaking birthday in Warsaw. That's gonna be lit. Tell you what, we will do more. Are you gonna film it? We will film the show at the end, probably, for posterity, for some way. We're not going to do a whole documentary thing with Tatanov. We'll probably just share more of it live as it happens, which will be bants. So that's good. Do. Have they all sold out yet? A couple. We're adding a couple more dates, like, for example, in America, Philadelphia and St. Augustine in Florida. We're going to be adding a couple dates with the TBC ones and a few other places that sold out maybe. If not, yeah, London is sold out yet, sorry. I mean, a lot of it is like, we got to go on tour between this time and this time. What theatres are booked up? So we probably could have done like 4 in London just because it's easy for people to get to, but that's that. My city sold out. Look, we're going to so many places. I'm sure that there's somewhere nearby that you can come to. Have you seen Call Me By Your Name? Not yet, no. So sorry. I've been trying to watch all the Oscar movies because I'm passionate about awards shows and all the celebrity banter, definitely. So I've been watching a lot of the movies. 3 Billboards is probably the best one I've seen so far. Shape of Water, I loved. Imagine a movie where most of the dialogue, or rather not dialogue, but the main characters are a gay guy, a black woman, and a woman that's mute. Refreshing. Have you seen Black Panther? Black Panther, that better get nominated for Oscars next year. Lady Bird, haven't seen Lady Bird yet. Dunkirk, obviously, amazing. It's gonna be good. Greatest Showman, haven't seen that yet. Oh my god. So, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Black Panther, though, seriously, what the hell? It was so good. I was so worried that Black Panther would just have loads of hype for the marketing and then it would be just kind of like an average Marvel movie. But seriously, I promise you, this is my objective, honest opinion, Black Panther is a great movie that might not, even if it had nothing to do with Marvel, it would be an amazing movie just by itself. It's just so original. It's just crazy how refreshing it is just to have a movie with so many people of color set in a fictional place in Africa, because there's the history of sci-fi and fantasy. It's so everything's Tolkien or it's Vikings, everything's elves or Viking warriors. So to just have a movie like Black Panther, it was just so different. And it's I can't believe this is one of the first times this has happened. I thought the story was great. because it wasn't just a cheesy superhero movie. It got you thinking about the world these days. Like, what is good and bad? What are our responsibilities to make the world a better place? How are we responsible for the things that the people before us did or not? It got you thinking, but it was a freaking Marvel movie. It wasn't perfect. Like, there was some dodgy CGI and a couple weird characters, but don't worry, I'm not going to spoil it. It's freaking great. Just solid fun. Love it. Did you look at all the memes we sent? Yes, and I don't need to talk about that. Do I matter? Does anything matter? Well, does anything matter? Yes. Or if it doesn't, then no. And if it doesn't, then equally everything matters not, which means that everything matters just as much as everything, which means that you do matter. It's the cyclical nature of existential nihilism. You should watch Shadowhunters. I've heard that a lot. Looking forward to Deadpool 2? Yup. I turned 20 on February 25th. Sing to me, please. Okay. I appreciate this. How fix? This is not going to turn into like a birthday request line. This is not something that I want to do the thing. Play the G note. No, I'm not going to do that. Don't worry. I met my best friend Lola because of you. Thanks. Thank you. I appreciate that. Did you see Hamilton? Yes! Finally, as part of Phil's birthday, went to go see Hamilton, which, obviously, do I need to say this? Hamilton is incredible. I mean, that totally lived up to the hype as well. It's amazing. I had no idea what to expect, because unlike all you freaks that would listen to a soundtrack without watching something first, oh, man, I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm not shaming you, but I'm judging you, okay? So I'm judging you, but I'm not shaming you, okay? It's just, it's disturbing. But yeah, it was so good. It was so original, again, like Black Panther. And it was just so clever. Like, the best thing about Hamilton is the lyrics were just mind-blowingly intelligent. How they made... Because it's literally like Les Mis, basically. It's the story of, you know, the birth of America and a founding father. Very inspirational story about America. Which was kind of, you know, how Les Mis was like, France, we need to make France a republic. It's good, and the whole thing is like sung. It's not talking, so it has lots of similarities, except like the references, the way they paid homages to different musicians and genres. It was just so amazing. The performances were great. I've heard, like, there's a lot of crazy Hamilton fans that have, like, seen it everywhere. I don't know how much money they have or whatever, but they're like, there's a couple people in the British cast that are, like, even better than the Broadway one. So I'm like, wow. Favorite song? Oh, God, okay. I mean, people are going to come for me right now. America sucks. All throughout history, America has been garbage. That's an opinion, and it's something that the play explores. And it's that whole thing where America's made so many mistakes and it has so many problems, but there's so many things that, you know, they tried to do in the founding father movement that were so honest and pure. And literally every country has, like, garbage pasts. And life is about acknowledging the bad things and then also striving for the good things. My favourite Hamilton songs, I've got a playlist of my favourite Hamilton songs. I mean, obviously Alexander Hamilton, but that, like, doesn't count at all. My shot, that's boring. Jesus, I really like The Room Where It Happens. I'm like, how did they make such, like, a crazy political moment into something, like, such a catchy song? Oh my god, do I have a single favourite one? I mean, obviously You'll Be Back, because I'm British, and like we were just talking. My shot, that's boring. No, I was saying, like, it's a boring choice, because it's so catchy. Nothing in the thing is boring. I preferred the Book of Mormon, if I have to be honest, just because I'm so cynical and dead inside. Hamilton was almost quite cheesy, and that's the whole, like, America thing, you know, but it's incredible. For my personal sense of humour and emotional level, I felt more of a personal kinship with the tone and the humour of the Book of Mormon, and it was definitely more of an exciting production. But Hamilton, just as, like, a sheer performance and, like, songwriting and the story that they're telling, it's just, like, it's so dense. It's like, how many freaking songs are there in the Hamilton soundtrack? Like 50. Jesus. I'm like, no one anything, show, TV show, movie, or whatever, should have so many songs that are all so good and say so much. Who is this Lin-Manuel guy, and why is he claiming to be human? Because I don't think he is. Danny, you even wearing pants? Yeah, don't worry, I'm wearing some like black tracksuits. It's fine. Talk about queer guy. Yeah, that's a thing. So, new Netflix show. There was a show called Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, and I think it was in like the 90s or something. I'm too young to remember that. Did any of you watch the old version of this show, Queer Eye for the Straight Guy? Because I didn't. But then everyone was talking about this show on Netflix, and basically, show on Netflix called Queer Eye, and the point is 5 gay guys basically go into someone's life, and these 5 guys, they're called the Fab Five, and they all have a speciality. So like, one's the home decoration guy, one's the culture guy, one's the stylist guy, one's like hair, and the other one's like food. And basically, they spend a week just with this person, and then they just turn their life around completely. And I was like, right, okay, so it's a reality show that's a bit like a home renovation and learning to cook and styling someone, like a personal makeover, except it's so much more than that, because every single episode emotionally devastates you. And I know that sounds hard, because like, I don't watch reality TV, so I'm a bit like skeptical. I'm a bit like, okay, right, yeah, I watch like Flip or Flop on the home network, whatever it is in America. I like seeing houses get made over in reality TV shows, but I don't know what it is about this show. Basically, they'll take a guy that's like hit rock bottom, like his house is a mess, he's a mess, he doesn't know what he's doing, he thinks he's worthless, all of his relationships are failing, and just by spending a week with this person, they'll completely turn their life around. They'll, make the house, make them feel confident and dressed. They'll teach them to be a better, happier person. They'll say, like, what's the one issue in your life right now? And someone will be like, I'm in love with my best friend. By the end of the week, they're married to that person. It's just like, it's insane. And every single episode makes you have a complete breakdown. It's crazy. You watch one episode and you're like, okay, this is someone, and it was really sad, but then it's really happy what's happened, and everyone's crying. Fine. Well, obviously the next episode isn't going to be that dramatic, and I'm like, okay, Queer Eye episode 2, watch it, crying. Queer Eye episode 3, and I'm like, okay, right, 2 episodes in a row have made me literally cry. That's weird, but that's going to stop now. Literally watching the next one, and I'm sat there like, it's just so amazing what this person learned about himself. So if you want to watch something that's really easy to watch and fun, but will completely fuck you up emotionally, watch Queer Eye on Netflix, basically. I'm excited for 2 shows, New Jersey and New York. Well, Jesus, see you there, Lily. Hope you have a good time. Missed you. Any interactive introvert secrets? The stage will have the color red in it. There we go. How to study for a science module. Just like go to a website, Google the exam board, and then see how they mark it, and then like someone will have done a revision guide, and then you just need to cram the essential stuff, and it's fun. I woke up at 4 a.m. for this, so thank you. Okay, I'll tone it down a bit. Is this like very loud? I've never watched anime. Am I weird? Said Courtney. I mean, no, you're a clean, wholesome, innocent person that has yet to be ruined by watching anime. So you hold on to that for as long as you can. But speaking of anime, Devilman Crybaby, that's another thing on Netflix. Wow. Insane anime that is about a boy that gets possessed by a demon in a world where people get possessed by demons and murder each other violently. And it's basically the most graphically sexual and violent anime I've ever watched. So I can't say I recommend it, because if you're in any way a bit sensitive, you'll probably have the worst day of your life watching this. But if you're an edgy, dude that needs that stuff in your life, it's actually a really great show. It has really amazing animation, and it's so, like, creative. It has, like, this character that just, like, raps in the show. And you're like, wow, this is amazing. This could be like an album. It's just like part of an anime. It's like seriously good. Altered Carbon. Oh my god. Okay. So yeah, there's this show on Netflix. Fucking Netflix spawn. Called Altered Carbon. The anime is called Devilman Crybaby. Episode 1. I hope you're not weird about human bodies, because everything you can imagine happens to it. Are you still watching Mega Sprite? Yep, still watching it, still making me cry. It's good. Altered Carbon, it's like this sci-fi show about a future where people can live forever because they download their brains into computer chips and can put their minds into other people's bodies. And it's like, yeah, a bit of a convoluted mess of a story that goes up and down, but it's so beautiful and expensive. I would stay awake at night worrying that Netflix is going to run out of money. I don't know about you. Definitely. Watch Drag Race. I'm watching it like from the start. I'm on season 2. I've got a long slog ahead of me. Don't worry. Have you learned any new songs on the piano? I was very slowly teaching myself how to play. I've forgotten the name of the song. It's the song from the Final Fantasy 15 soundtrack. Is it just Noctis? Is it literally just, is it called, I'm gonna, local files, please. Let's see. Go to iTunes. Nerd. Yeah, nerd. My new tablet's making my head feel strange. What do? Consult your doctor. Not me, because who's not a doctor here? Say it with me. Dan! Play it, please. I mean, no. It's a work in progress. I've seen The Last Jedi 4 times now. How do you feel about The Last Jedi now? I don't know, man. I don't know if it's aged well in my brain. The longer I think about it, the more I'm like, Do you have any new music recommendations? New music? I don't know. I mean, stop sleeping on Brockhampton, if that was you. What the last 5 people Dan listened to were the new MGMT album, Break, Brockhampton, the Hamilton soundtrack, and Igloo Ghost. Great. Talk about Adam Rippon. He thick, he quick, and he's wholesomeness on a stick. Have you heard the Black Panther album? That's what I've been listening to. Why is a movie soundtrack so good? What the hell is wrong with Kendrick Lamar? Somebody stop him. He's too good. I love the gaming videos. Amazing content. The last one. Oh, man. Frickin' hell. I mean... If you have not seen the last couple videos on Dental Games, and you're feeling bored, and you just want something that's like, laugh a minute, and you'll just slap yourself in the forehead, go watch them, because, like, hot damn, I don't know what's wrong with us, to be honest. New Sims video. It'll get time about that recently. How do you feel about Sims? Speaking of, like, important things in life, what was up with Dab wanting to kiss Evan on the hand, and him getting rejected? Where the hell did that come from? I was like, we're sat here decorating bedrooms and changing people's outfits, and then all of a sudden there's this freaking teen romance tragedy happening. I don't know. It was like, it's just so weird, because when you click on a sim, sometimes it suggests things, and sometimes it doesn't. And it's like, we clicked this time, and it was like, kiss hands, and it was like, okay. And I was like, what? How is this going to go down? Evan wasn't there for it. So, I mean, like, bloody hell. I don't know, man. If you are not watching the Sims series, it's about to start getting dramatic. Clearly. Hashtag Devon, right? Is that a thing? I'm unsubbing if Devon sinks. I mean, I think we should all just give up on video games as a medium if Devon sinks. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Sims, you might think that the show's going a certain way, and then an alien abduction happens, or a fire, or something else. You gave Dab the romantic trait. Yes, so maybe that's why. God, he's just angsty and he wants to get it out. Okay, let's stop speculating about the future of The Sims. We need to, if this happened, I've been playing Fortnite. Mate, I got so addicted to Fortnite, and then I was like, I can't. I need to make a YouTube video at some point, so I've, like, stopped myself. Have you won yet? I've won a squad or 2 with some random people. And I always get to top 10 when I play Fortnite in solo, but I'm always too scared to move, because you can't be sneaky until the end. If you want to win a game of Fortnite, you have to get aggressive at the end. So for me, it's about, okay, congrats, you made it to the final 5. Are you going to build that, like, wall stairs, wall stairs, and then just, like, stand there firing rockets at someone? Because if you want to win, that's you gonna. Have you got a chicken dinner on PUBG? I have, but I feel like PUBG is... more about luck. It's like, did you see that person stood behind the rock before they saw you and you killed them in one shot? There we go. You won PUBG, whereas Fortnite, I mean, the actual fort building is a bit ridiculous, but it is a bit more like a skilled showdown at the end of each round. Uh, I prefer playing PUBG, but I think that Fortnite's just a more polished game with its art style. It's so smooth. Do 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 do. The bath pick, yeah, man, I had such a good bath. You have no idea. Had an amazing bath. It was so good. I used like this lush bath milk that made bubbles appear, right? So it was all bubbly, and then I dropped a bath bomb in it as well, so it was all like sherbety. And then I watched the figure skating men's free program on my laptop with a candle lit, and I was just like, peak life. It was good. Stop describing your bath. Okay, Nick. God, would you ever do a gaming video playing PUBG? I don't know, man. PUBG and Fortnite, they're like games you stream because you need to do it again and again and again to win or to just like show that you're really good or stuff like that. Me and Phil, we kind of make a video playing a game like once or something because we just want it to be like a 15-minute funny video. So if we like sat down to play Fortnite and then it's like Dan and Phil did a duo and they came 36th, I mean, that'd be shit. My God, like me and Phil Phil and I, whatever, doing duos on Fortnite. It tests the limits of our friendship. I'm 42 and I stan you. WTF is life. That's okay, Ella. I mean, I'm not actively trying to discourage anyone over a certain age from watching me. So if you like my content on social media, that's fine. You do you. Okay, I appreciate you doing that. Well, you got to do a meet and greet in New Zealand. I think we're doing a meet and greet at every Interactive Introvert show, so see you there. My jaw keeps dislocating. Send help, please. I had a jaw like weird dislocating thing, and it's really weird. Tell us about Stop Speak support. So this was a crazy thing. Met the Prince and future King of England again. Did you see about that? That was a whole thing. So right. If you don't know, basically, the Prince of England, Prince William, the Duke of Cambridge, the future King of England, whether you like the monarchy or not as a concept, he's very involved in charity and stuff. And he was telling me about, to be serious for a second, how he hears a lot about people getting abused on the internet and getting sad. And once, because he worked for the air ambulance as like a helicopter pilot, he was a first responder at a scene where a teenager had taken their own life because of them getting bullied on social media, and he had to like console someone's parents. And that's, just like the harrowing reality of what can happen when people harass each other on the internet. And he was like, it's crazy that like now someone's like 7 and you just like give them a phone. And it's like if someone's 7 and then someone starts like being mean to them on Facebook, or someone like makes a Facebook page or a group chat about them and they're getting bullied at school or something like that, what do you even do about it? Do people know? Is it obvious? Literally, like, do people even know what to do if they're getting harassed across social media and it's ruining their life? So he wanted to make this whole charity, or rather like this campaign, to just like, it's really obvious, and if you're like someone that spends your life on the internet, this is all like super obvious to you, but the thing is like it's not super obvious to most people, which is crazy, which is if you see someone being abusive to someone on the internet, and that doesn't mean like friendly banter or a joke or something that's not a big deal, it's like we're all capable of knowing when someone is really hurting someone's feelings and it's ruining their life, right? What do you do about that? And the whole campaign is called Stop Speak Support, and it's about basically like not just jumping in caps lock, but like waiting to think first, speaking up about it, doing something, which doesn't mean like confronting someone. It could just be doing anything and just not being an innocent bystander. Because if you're on Twitter, or you're on Tumblr, or you're on Instagram, or you're on Facebook, or you're in a WhatsApp group, or you just know that people at your school or your office or anything are just doing something that's not okay, you don't have to like publicly make a stand if you're someone that, for whatever reason, don't think you can do that. You can always report it, or you can just be there for the other person, and that could just make the difference in literally saving someone's life. So it's just about kind of telling everybody they don't have to be a bystander. You can always do something to make the world a better place for other people on the internet. And there's a website called stopspeaksupport.com if you want to like look at it. But basically, they contacted me and they were like, we want to do this event where we get some real young people talking about it. And I was like, well, I mean, nobody watches TV or listens to the radio or anything, so why don't we literally go to a school and have an event where you speak to actual young people and then share all the stuff out on social media where actual young people are? And they're like, cool, okay. So then all of a sudden they were like, right, in 2 weeks we've booked like this school and they're going to be having a school assembly, all the 17-year-olds. So I think it was like the GCSE year. So they were like all the 16 and 17-year-olds from the school and another school were just like having an assembly, and basically they just wanted me to walk in and be like, surprise, here we are having a special assembly, here we're talking about this, and also yeah, here's the future King of England in your school right now, which was just insane. And it was crazy. Like, to be honest, there was so much pressure on me because they were like, Dan, we want you to host the whole thing, and we're pretty sure you know what you're doing, and you're really great with all this stuff, so you take the lead. And I was like, me take the lead? Okay, Christ. So there I was, like, up till 5 a.m. writing an hour's worth of talking. But basically, went into this school and I spoke to a girl called Grace, who has a really amazing story of how she went through a really bad time, but now she's like an ambassador for all these anti-bullying charities. And there was like a class full of people. They were just having like a double English class or something, and literally I just bust through the door with some camera crew and people are like, what the hell is happening right now? And the teacher stands up and the teacher's like, here's Dan, he's a YouTuber. Literally, this teacher stands up on a freaking interactive whiteboard and she goes, here is Dan, presses a thing and it's a freaking slideshow. And I'm like, no, dear God, no, please tell me you haven't made like a PowerPoint. So I was like, it's fine, thanks for the intro. And then we just like had a chat, and then this whole assembly thing. So basically, like, I came on, introduced a couple ambassadors from some charities, talked about, you know, the way that, you know, people behave online can like seriously affect people's mental health. And then there's this rapper in the UK called Professor Green, who has been very vocal about like mental health, and especially about, you know, basically like gender roles and how men are conditioned to not talk about their feelings, which is why the male suicide rate is so high, and other good stuff. And he was there. So I literally walked into this school assembly and I was like, yeah, here's this really famous rapper, Professor Green, and the future King of England. And these people were like, what the hell is happening? So that was, why didn't they warn the students? I think like anything involving royalty, they have to be pretty low key. Like everything has to be like a surprise. So they were like, it's fine, they'll do something. So they're having their like speaking to their teacher, and then all of a sudden they're like, Daniel Howell's here, and a few people were like, what? So I walked into the room, and yeah, obviously like everybody, because not everybody watches my videos, obviously, but I feel like a lot of people just know who I am, even if they, you know, don't follow me on Twitter or anything. So people were like, why the hell are you in our school? And I was like, I'm not the surprise. So that was fun. Yeah, it was really crazy. Can't believe I pulled it off. But they've made some good videos about it. So if you want to like see more about this, then you can go to stopspeaksupport.com. And if you want to see some videos from the day and what happened, you can just check out Stop Speak Support on Instagram and YouTube, because I'm pretty sure they're sharing all of that stuff. And then the next day I was just like so dead because there was so much pressure on me to like run this whole event, which is so crazy. Like there wasn't like a team of 20 people assisting me and producing the whole thing. Like it was literally just me being like, okay. And at this point, Prince William walks in. What is happening? But yeah, so that was fun. That was wholesome. That was a thing I did last week. Would you make a video about it? See, this is the thing. Because I kind of have made a video about it. If you remember, I've made a video on my YouTube channel called The Internet is Mean. and I made it when, let me click on this, when did I upload this? I uploaded it in 2015, and it has 4 million views, Jesus, where I talked about this, and I kind of said everything I want to say. So it's a bit weird. I'm like, I've kind of already talked about this. If you haven't seen it, solid video, wholesome message, go watch The Internet Is Mean on Dance Not on Fire. I guess it was at the time. And yeah, that's it. Will you do more classic Dan videos? All my videos are going to be classic Dan videos. There's no plan to change anything up, because I feel that what I want my YouTube channel to be is me kind of intimately connecting with people via the internet, and I feel like me making it all myself and it looking a bit shit is a good part of that. That's not to say I wouldn't love to do some things that are bigger and better, but yeah, I mean, my next video is going to be a good old regular video of some kind. And when will it be? Ooh, I mean, I'd like to say this week. We'll see how long I spend face down on that little futon over there. I'm so proud of you. Well, thank you, Amelia, for being here. I appreciate that. I have a weighted blanket. I've heard that it really helps people that are anxious or people that are autistic to help them sleep calmly, actually. And I get why. Just that pressure on you must be like really relaxing. I have a couple of friends that are like, if you want to nap in 10 seconds, weighted blanket. Definitely. What do you think of the students in Florida? It's probably the most inspiring thing that's happened this week, because obviously what happened was just like so horrifyingly tragic. Like it feels like just yesterday that Pulse happened, and then what happened in Vegas, and so many things happened in between. It's just like seeing everybody being like, thoughts and prayers, thoughts and prayers. It's just like, it's so hard to find a light at the end of the tunnel, and then you just see these young people, and they're literally like, they're getting up on the news, and they're being like, yeah, we need to like vote out people that are getting bribed by the NSA, and I'm like, okay, oh shit, old people need to like watch out for this generation. So, yeah, it's good when something can make you feel hopeful for the future, even if it's as a result of something. What did I say? Well, I meant NRA. NSA. The NSA, no. I mean, let's not talk about when Edward Snowden retweeted me. Come to Chile, please. I would love to go to South America at some point in my life. Don't worry. I appreciate you a whole lot. I appreciate you a whole lot, Amanda, being there. Have you heard Muse's new song? We've done that. Yes, I've heard it. Opinion on Riverdale. Riverdale. Yeah, I mean, still ridiculous, still fun. I hated the storyline with the stupid FBI agent. I just thought it was the stupidest thing in the whole world. So the plot twist, I didn't see that coming, that plot twist. And I was like, okay, this makes it a bit less ridiculous. Oh, you know what? It's just so fun. God. Are you still shipping Bughead? Is that Betty and Jughead? If so, no. Do you watch John Oliver? Yeah? Isn't there a new one? Oh my god, I need to like watch that right now. Don't know about you. What games have you been playing? Tell you what, Celeste is a game. If you're someone, you got a Switch or a PC or basically any console, there is a game, and it's like a 2D jumping game about a girl climbing a mountain. So the game is literally like that Mario, it's 2D, you're jumping over holes and you're trying to climb a mountain. And it's really hard, except you can turn on things that make it easy, so it's accessible for any of you. Don't think you couldn't play it. But it is this amazing, beautiful game about this girl called Madeline who feels like, her life is going nowhere and she's stuck in a rut, so she just wants to do something crazy, so she decides to just climb a mountain. And it's a game basically about like depression and anxiety and how people relate with each other and your inner self, and it's so like beautiful, and it has such an amazing soundtrack by a girl called Lena, who did some amazing songs for Guild Wars 2, and it's so good. So like literally, it's probably like £10 or less. If you want to just play a really amazing, beautiful game with beautiful art and beautiful music that has a really beautiful story, Celeste, play it. Should be good. The Neck Kink Daddies group chat loves you. Wow, from one end to the other, just like that. Well, thanks for watching. You too, Leches Docky. Appreciate that. You resemble the appearance of Ben 10. Do I? Do I look like Ben 10? I guess I'm slightly too curly for Ben 10. I'm like, yeah. Ben 10's a bit more just like natural wavy, definitely. Mm-mm-mm. You should go live on Instagram. How would I keep up with that? That's just like waterfall. There's like hearts going. My jaw keeps dislocating. Okay, Amy, y'all need to go to the dentist right now. This is like, it's getting ridiculous. Why are you getting rid of the blossom stuff? Oh, there's a sale on Dan and Phil's shop. Yeah, we're running low on the stock of the blossom things. So Phil, I'm sorry, he's decided we should do a sale on Dan and Phil's shop, and if you use the code sale in caps lock all together, it's like 20% off or something. So as that's, I think it's the last lot of that are on some shelves somewhere. Uh, yeah, you can get it for cheap if you want, and if not, that's okay. Do Dan, come to Hawaii, please. I just want to like go on holiday to Hawaii, TBH. So D-dubs about that. Say hi to Dan's Seven Chins group chat. I love my audience, man. It's so good. So yeah, can't wait to meet you in Detroit. Can't wait to meet you too. So that's what I've been up to in January and February. You know, uploading a meme video, Phil's birthday, which literally never ended, a crazy event with Prince William of England, and just me thinking about life and what I want to be and who I want to be and why and what I want to do. And with these intentions locked in my mind to go ahead and make some fun YouTube content for people on the internet. What's the game called again? Celeste, check it. Black Panther, check it. It's all boo boo boo. Wish didn't want to read that. Good luck. It'll be fine. It's a tiny microscopic stab that doesn't hurt that much, other than for like a second, and then it stops. So yeah, thank you for coming. Appreciate it. My life is so boring. Has anything interesting happened with you? Lily, it hasn't. Your life is unique and wonderful, and it can be anything you want it to be. You just need to believe. Thank you, Jess, for watching. Adila from Hawaii. The Neck Kink Daddies group chats. I don't know, man. Like, I like doing these live shows because we can just like catch up, talk about life, discuss anything that's happening in the world, talk about like movies and stuff. And then I read things like that. Maybe it's too close. Just kidding. I love it. Phil's birthday cake, what happened? We ate it. It was fine. There was absolutely nothing weird about it. You're so amazing. Upload more vids. Ah, God. The eternal questioner of life. Please do more. Okay, I'll try. I've had my little New Year period, and now it's time to just give you some content to help you feel content. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you for watching and for taking time out of your evening to just sit down and watch me talk. I hope you're all good. Definitely take some time to enjoy some art that'll make you feel better. Watch a TV show, read a book, listen to some music, watch a movie, something that can make you think about life, something that can help you escape from life. There's so much out there, and if you feel like you want to take a moment just to, who are you? What do I want to be? What inspires me? What do I love? What do I want to be like? I recommend it, because that's the kind of stuff that'll make you feel happy when you think about your life and what you're doing. Even if moment to moment things can be stressful, you can believe in yourself that you're heading in the right direction. And on that note, I need to have dinner. Jesus Christ, I'm hungry. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Look forward to the YouTube content and stuff. See you later. Bye.